Hello everyone, so welcome to my AEW AEW Full Gear 2022 review here on my channel. So before anything else, I want you all to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more of your AEW pay-per-view reviews. Even WWE, every time there is a pay-per-view, I will review them the day after. So yeah. So for this segment, we are going to be reviewing AEW Full Gear, which is the pay-per-view where AEW establishes the Devil, MJF, as the man. So, ayun, wag na tayo pagligoy-ligoy pa. Tara, review na natin ang AEW Full Gear. So, ayun. So, the first match sa Full Gear is Jungle Boy Jack Perry and Luchasaurus in a steel cage. I didn't actually pay attention mostly of this match, and this is going to be a recurring theme dito sa review na to. Kasi dalawang match lang ata pinagtuunan ko ng pansin. The Ring of Honor match and the World Title match. So, sa steel cage match ito, the notable spot is springboard dropkick from the top rope courtesy of Jungle Boy, but intercepted nga ni Luchasaurus and Christian Cage trying to attempting to steal a key from the referee. Tapos ayun, he got taken away by security. Luchasaurus was allowed to exit the cage. He got some chairs and some table, and they slide them into the ring while the refs are distracted. So in the end, nanalo si Jungle Boy via submission. This was when Jungle Boy set up Luchasaurus on the table with a huge elbow drop. Then he used the snare trap submission hold. Yeah, very good, very fun match. It did yield some "this is awesome" chants now, and I want to see Jungle Boy more in a serious trajectory in his career. Hindi lang parang Tarzan lang siya. Ayun. Okay, on towards to our next match. The Death Triangle versus the Elite. So this turns out to be like the first match of a best of 7 series, and the Elite came out to a new entrance, Kansas Wayward Sons. Notable thing is there is a Foxy and Punk chant happening throughout this match, and it's quite surprising that the Elite lost. Pero ang ginawa naman kasi is best of 7 dito. Baka mananalo pa rin yung the Elite sa dulo. It was a good match. This is the first match that involved the Elite after Brawl Out. So, yeah. Anyway, the finish was Omega had Phoenix set up for the One Wing Angel. Then Pac tossed Phoenix the hammer, and then Phoenix used it. Then ayun, after hitting Omega, he rolls it up for the win. Yeah, they inserted a foreign object into this match. Yeah, very nice. Next is Jade Cargill retains the TBS Championship against Nyla Rose. The crowd is dead, but they did pop when Cargill managed to like put Rose for a power bomb. But yeah, I'm not interested in this. Pass. Next is the Ring of Honor World Championship match, Fatal 4-Way. So Chris Jericho retained by defeating Bryan Danielson, Claudio Castagnoli, and Sammy Guevara. So there are some quote-unquote dissensions between Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara, pero na-alleviate naman yun after the match. Kasi may post-interview that Sammy just did this for the competition. The ending sees Chris Jericho hitting a jumping Judas effect on Claudio, following it up with another Judas effect, and pinning him for the win. In my mind, this was the best match of the night. So many false finishes, and I was really want to see Sammy win actually, kahit na medyo ano siya. Also, Sammy's Dragon Ball Z Titantron I laugh out loud on that. Next is Saraya, the formerly known as Paige, against Britt Baker DMD. So in her AEW debut, Saraya defeated Britt Baker after doing 2 cradle DDTs, or the Page Turner. Saraya, very emotional, yeah. It's a welcome addition to the women's division, but yeah, I was surprised that Saraya managed to fend up a top woman star. Pero okay lang. At least Baker didn't look weak in defeat. At least she's a top name. I think she is the best name to pit on Saraya, to be honest. Okay, next is the winner take all match. Wardlow versus Samoa Joe versus Rick Powerhouse Hobbs. So Samoa Joe became double champion. Wardlow lost his TNT championship to Samoa Joe after Joe blasted Wardlow with the TNT championship, then using the Coquina clutch on Powerhouse Hobbs to make him submit. So yeah, Samoa Joe is now a double champion. And Wardlow really gotten stale after his stint with MJF, to be honest. Very underutilized talent Wardlow is. Next is the TNA match. Total non-stop action. Darby Allin and Sting beating Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett. So this match was wild, but the end sees that Sting use the Scorpion Death Drop and on Jay Lethal, then taking out Jeff Jarrett with a suicide dive, coffin drop on Lethal for the win, but courtesy of Darby Allin. So yeah, very nice. Didn't pay really much attention. The next match is Jamie Hayter versus Toni Storm for the Interim Women's Championship, which is bullshit. Jamie Hayter wins, and yeah, the people are really into this match. So the finish is that Storm broke her nose during this match, and also Britt Baker and Tanya Rebel interviewing. So Jamie Hayter got the win. Toni Storm looked great in defeat. Yeah, crowd is over Hayter. They really like her. So yeah, we got Jamie Hayter as your women's champion. Next match is Swerve in Our Glory versus the Acclaimed. The Acclaimed retained after Keith Lee not turning heel and turns on Isaiah Swerve Strickland. I am sorry about saying his NXT name, but yeah. So the Acclaimed hit their tandem finisher on Swerve for the win. So we're gonna see a program between Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland in the future. Then the World Championship, MJF wins the AEW Championship after William Regal turns on Jon Moxley, slips in the brass knucks, knocks out Jon Moxley. 1, 2, 3, MJF is your new AEW World Heavyweight Champion. Good storytelling. This is the storytelling, and I think most influencers actually called Regal turning, but it is very interesting. Makes you wonder what will happen for the Blackpool Combat Club in the future. But yeah, all in all, this is the right step in the right direction for AEW. After All Out was so atrocious as a pay-per-view, but it's kind of mid events actually. There are plenty of matches I didn't really pay attention to, and only the ones that I did pay attention to, the World Championship for Ring of Honor and MJF, is either a good match or good storytelling. And I think AEW needs to rebound. But this is the step in the right direction. It is like their AEW's comeback night. But yeah, they have a long way to go. Actually, with MJF on the anchor, I can see AEW being watchable again. And Jon Moxley finally getting that well-deserved vacation. So that is my review of AEW Full Gear 2022. Let me know in the comments what you think. And yes, we are in Filipino here. So yun, thank you, goodbye, and good night. Bang!